Let's go over a topic that touches the lives of every individual, household, and business within our society: inflation. At its core, inflation is about the erosion of purchasing power over time. It's a measure of how much more expensive a set of goods and services has become over a certain period, usually a year. In simple terms, inflation means that your dollar, euro, yen, or any currency for that matter, buys less than it did before. This phenomenon is often illustrated by the price of a loaf of bread or a gallon of milk. If the price of bread rises from $2 to $2.20 and your income hasn't changed, you can buy less bread over time. This is the immediate effect of inflation, reducing your purchasing power. But inflation's impact is far more complex and far-reaching than just the cost of daily goods. It influences economic decisions, policymaking, and even the fabric of social equity. To understand how inflation affects an economy, we must first look at its root causes. Broadly speaking, inflation can arise from the demand side of the economy when there's too much money chasing too few goods, known as demand pull inflation. Alternatively, it can stem from the supply side, when production costs increase, leading to higher prices for goods and services, known as cost push inflation. Central to both these phenomena is the concept of expectations. Inflation expectations can become a self-fulfilling prophecy, where businesses and consumers expect prices to rise and adjust their behavior accordingly, thus fueling further inflation. A moderate level of inflation is often seen as a sign of a healthy economy. It indicates that demand is growing, which can encourage businesses to invest and expand, leading to job creation. This is the sweet spot that central banks aim for, usually around 2% per year. However, when inflation spirals out of control, it can wreak havoc. Hyperinflation, a situation where prices rise exponentially over a short period, can lead to the collapse of economies. It erodes savings, destabilizes markets, and can lead to social unrest. The history books are replete with examples of hyperinflation, from the Weimar Republic in Germany to recent times in Zimbabwe and Venezuela, illustrating the catastrophic impact uncontrolled inflation can have on societies. Inflation doesn't affect everyone equally. It can act as a redistributive mechanism in the economy, often at the expense of the most vulnerable. Fixed income earners, such as retirees on pensions, are hit hardest because their income does not increase with rising prices. Savers also lose out as the real value of their saved money diminishes over time. Conversely, borrowers can benefit from inflation since the real value of the money they must repay is less than when they borrowed it. This redistributive aspect of inflation can exacerbate inequalities within society if not carefully managed. Central banks play a crucial role in managing inflation through monetary policy, primarily by adjusting interest rates. Raising interest rates can cool down an overheating economy and curb inflation by making borrowing more expensive, thus reducing spending and investment. However, this comes with the risk of slowing economic growth too much, potentially leading to a recession. It's a delicate balancing act, requiring careful analysis and sometimes difficult decisions to ensure long-term economic stability. The recent global economic environment, influenced by the COVID-19 pandemic, supply chain disruptions, and geopolitical tensions, has posed significant challenges to this balance, leading to a resurgence of inflationary pressures worldwide. In a globalized economy, inflation in one country can have ripple effects across the world. For instance, inflation in a major economy like the United States can lead to higher interest rates, which can attract investment from abroad, impacting currencies and economic conditions in other countries. Moreover, countries importing goods from an inflation-hit country will see the cost of these imports rise, potentially increasing their own inflation. This interconnectedness underscores the importance of coordinated policy responses to inflationary pressures. In conclusion, inflation is not just a number or an abstract economic concept. It's a powerful force that can shape the destiny of economies and the lives of individuals within them. Understanding its causes, effects, and the policy tools available to manage it is crucial for economic stability and growth. As we navigate the choppy waters of our current economic climate, Let us be mindful of the lessons from history, the challenges of the present, and the possibilities of the future. By fostering informed discussions, robust policies, and international cooperation, we can aim to manage inflation effectively, ensuring prosperity and stability for all. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you for watching.